This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I really appreciate you joining me again today, and this story is from Birmingham and it's about 2 attempt murders that took place and a man that has now been jailed for nearly 20 years. The firearms that were recovered in this operation, one of them was a submachine gun and it was used in one of the attacks, and the other guns that were found were deemed to be viable. Sujeel Amjad from Adam Rock played a key role in a night of violence in December of 2023, and the police say he's now been brought to justice and faces life behind bars. It was revealed that Amjad and others travelled to an address in Wolverhampton on the evening of the 3rd of December 2023, and it is believed they picked up several firearms, and one of them was a Skorpion submachine gun that would be used in one of 2 shootings that night. Minutes later, Amjad and associates drove back to Birmingham, where the guns were handed to another person. This person has fled the country, the police said, and he's still on the run. The man then travelled to an address on Southbourne Avenue, Hodge Hill, and the gunman opened fire at the front of a home where the target lived. A witness described seeing the gunman in a balaclava returning to a white Seat Leon parked outside the house before he was driven away by another man. The gunman's target was not in at the time of the first shooting, but he returned home a few hours later and the same gunman was waiting for him, this time armed with a Skorpion submachine gun. Multiple shots were fired towards the car and one of the victims thought they'd been shot, but all of the bullets had missed. The 2 cars that were used in the shootings were both stolen, one a VW Tiguan and a Seat Leon, and they were driven away and burnt out later on. Amjad, 22 years old, from Burnley Road, Alan Rock, was convicted of attempted murder over the second shooting and the arson of 2 cars. Images recovered from his phone showed him holding 2 firearms, along with an image of a Skorpion machine gun that was used on the 3rd of December. On the 20th of September at Birmingham Crown Court, he was jailed for life to serve a minimum of 20 years. The second man who is wanted is currently being sought via international partners. Detective Inspector Francis Knock from the Major Crime Team said the Skorpion submachine gun is a military-grade weapon capable of discharging 800 rounds a minute. It's incredibly lucky that nobody was hurt or murdered in this case, and mobile phone data and CCTV analysis helped us to connect Amjad to the planning of the second shooting, and we know that other text messages arranged number plates for at least one of the cars. So now he's going to spend a considerable amount of time behind bars and a lot of evidence gathered from his own phone. So I look forward to hearing what the viewers have to say on this story, and please don't forget to share these stories as well to support the channel. Staying on the subject of firearms and going over to Northern Ireland, a man from County Down posted himself from America an AR-15 assault rifle and 2 handguns. He did this when he was on holiday there, and this week he's been sentenced. William McMullen, 66 years old, from Newtownards, was arrested by the National Crime Agency at his home address as long ago as 2019, and it's only in September 2024 that he's been sentenced, and he's actually avoided jail. The NCA were alerted after Border Force officers at Coventry International Postal Hub detected parts of an automatic weapon alongside a revolver and also a semi-automatic pistol in 2 separate packages. Following his arrest, McMullen admitted buying the weapons when he was on holiday in the US, and he sent them back to his address in Northern Ireland. He appeared at Downpatrick Crown Court on the 12th of September, and he pled guilty to firearm importation offences. At the same court, he was sentenced to 10 months in prison that was suspended for 12 months. The Belfast branch commander of the NCA, David Cunningham, said these firearms could have caused a lot of casualties in the wrong hands. An AR-15 is a military-style weapon, and this type is known to have caused a lot of mass shootings in the United States. There is no place for deadly weapons like this in Northern Ireland, and these are very serious offences. So really look forward to hearing what the viewers' thoughts are on that story. And coming back to England and going to Leeds for this next case, where a man has just been charged for smuggling nearly 100 kilos of cannabis from Thailand, and he tried to do it through the airport. Nathaniel Benson, 45 years old, arrived on Wednesday the 18th of September from Bangkok in Thailand, and he was arrested at Heathrow Airport with 100 kilos of cannabis that the police have estimated to be worth £1 million. Border Force officers located 160 packages inside the suitcases, and his 2 children were travelling with him, and 1 bag was checked in under one of their names. He is due to appear at the Uxbridge Magistrates Court on the 20th of September, and a 41-year-old woman from Harrogate was travelling with him, but she was arrested but later bailed. NCA investigating officer Ian Truby said, "Working with Border Force, we're able to continue to clamp down on anybody that's involved in drug smuggling. This includes couriers and also organised criminals that work with them. I'd urge anybody that is approached to smuggle drugs to seriously think about the consequences of their actions." And it was only today that we covered the story of a former Arsenal footballer that has also been charged when two women tried to bring 60 kilos through the airport. And this just goes to show that people are still trying to do it, and I don't believe it's going to stop anytime soon. So really appreciate you joining me for these updates. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and follow on social media as well at Scarcity Studios. Peace.